When you look at the 8 planets, you will find that Saturn is the most eye-catching one because it has the most unique ring in the solar system, which we call Saturn's rings. They are composed of hundreds of millions of ice fragments. Each piece of ice ranges in size from as small as a peanut to as large as a bus. Their surfaces are smooth like mirrors, reflecting most of the sunlight, allowing us to see such magnificent rings. But if you look directly at Saturn in the night sky, it's just an ordinary star. Its ring structure is not visible. So it wasn't until 1610 that the famous Italian astronomer Galileo observed Saturn's rings with a telescope. Although he didn't recognize them as rings at the time, he was at least the first person to see Saturn's rings with his own eyes. Later, with the appearance of high-resolution telescopes, the Pioneer 11 probe and the Cassini probe, humans gained a more comprehensive understanding of Saturn's rings. Based on the probe's observational data and the images taken, scientists discovered that although Saturn's rings are as wide as the distance from Earth to the Moon, they are only about 10 meters thick. It's not hard to imagine that the difference between width and thickness is truly massive. Over 95% of the material in the rings is made up of water ice particles. The rest is rocks, dust, and other chemicals. Each piece of debris orbits Saturn like a small satellite. As for the formation of Saturn's rings, there are several theories. One is that in ancient times, larger Saturnian moons collided with comets and asteroids, thus forming the rings. But the more accepted view in academia now is that between 10 million and 100 million years ago, possibly during the age of dinosaurs on Earth, a moon whose surface was almost entirely made of ice gradually got closer to Saturn due to orbital decay. When it reached a certain distance, the Roche limit, it was torn apart by Saturn's strong tidal forces, eventually shattering into billions of ice fragments, forming the stunning ring system. However, Saturn's rings won't exist forever. Due to Saturn's gravity and magnetic field, the ice particles are gradually falling into Saturn. In other words, within about 100 million years, Saturn's rings will completely disappear and cease to exist. But don't worry, the Cassini probe has already taken many real images of Saturn for humanity, capturing its most beautiful and magnificent moments. Like this image before your eyes, a group photo of Saturn and Earth taken in 2013. In addition to the clearly visible Saturn rings, you can also see Earth like a tiny little star floating in the vast universe, just like the countless other stars.